Hello again, and welcome to the Little Melto channel. So why are we going to go on about the RYOBI brushless R18PD7? Well, the thing is, RYOBI in Britain has got a little bit of an identity crisis. In America, it's DIY stuff. And I mean, when you look how many bits of accessories, tools you get if you go to that battery platform, I think it's up to 70 or 75 other tools you can actually get once you've got the battery platform. The thing is, here in Britain, it's actually kind of not just DIY, it's early level pro consumer, if you like. And I must admit, I have seen them being used in the sort of industrial side of things. Admittedly, some of them were cable, you see, but RYOBI in the garden world in Britain was actually quite big at one time. They were the go-to tools, if you like. So if you were like a keen gardener and you wanted power equipment for the garden, it was generally RYOBI stuff that you would actually go and buy. I mean, for a while back there, I was actually using a RYOBI petrol strimmer until eventually that broke down. But then again, we were a bit rough with it, so I mean, what do you expect's going to happen to it? But in saying this, the garden centre across the road for us, he used to sell RYOBI equipment. And it wasn't just garden stuff he'd sell as well, he'd sell the drills for them as well, grinders. In fact, whatever he wanted, he would actually get it for you. So in other words, I've got nothing against RYOBI, you see. So I think what we should do is get the instructions off of here, and we'll have a look and see what it all does. Yes, this infamous tool, it's still going, we haven't broke it yet. So, I'll let you in now, we'll have a closer look at the box and see what's all got on it. As you see up here, we've got a full metal chuck, it takes 13mm. We've got 85 Newton meters of torque in this thing, which that's in first, it doesn't actually tell you what you get in second, you see. And you've got this 2 gearbox thing here, so now it's got twin speeds on it. 18 volt, 85 newtons. Your first speed goes from 410, second speed is 1800, and in first gear, your hammer mode, you get 5330 beats per minute. In second, it's 23,400. You have a LED light which stays on for 10 seconds. Again here it says it takes 13mm and 13mm in masonry, which I am surprised, oh that's masonry, that's 13mm steel, sorry. And here, you can see here, it'll do a 54mm hole saw with a flat bit. Now that is some going, that, I mean that is unbelievable. And of course here you have 13mm for masonry as well. And of course, as I have pointed out, it's a fully brushed motor as well. And this is just the hype up here telling you that you can put in 625 screws and it'll drill 375 holes at 16mm by 50mm, whatever the heck that is. Right, we'll start with the chuck. Chuck's pretty reasonable. It's pretty good actually, it's average I suppose. The jaws inside only have one gripping bit inside, not the two, like 2 or 1. I prefer the 2s, I think they grip better, but some people will argue and say no, the 1 grips better. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, let's go to the clutch. The clutch goes through 1 to 24, that's pretty good. It's a separate selector, which is actually up here on top, which you have hammer mode there, screwdriver mode and drill mode here, and you just select them by moving this backwards and forwards. It's pretty reasonable. You'd have to hit it hard to actually do it, move it by accident anyway. And as we come back here, this is your speed selector 1 and 2, which RYOBI has very kindly put a nice little bit of rubber on it, so that's nice as well, nice little touch. And of course as we come back over it, we've got customary rubber at the back, and we also have shielding here to stop bits of rubbish from getting in, but it sucks in there and blows out here anyway, so what's the point? And as I said, you've got your rubber, you've got your handle. Your handle on this is nice actually. It seems like it would be a big handle, but it's not, it's actually quite small. and I like it. And also the trigger's got a little bit of grip onto it as well, so nice trigger as well. And the trigger action's nice as well. And of course your forward and reverse are actually very easy to get to on this. And of course they do sit flush. Some people like that type of thing. And of course coming round it here, the one thing I did forget before we actually go down is the handle. Yes, it came with a handle, and here is the handle here. So we'll put the handle on. Now RYOBI has decided to come up with a new idea for positioning the handle. You put the bolt through there like so. You put this bit on the right way round, not upside down as I was just going to do it. You push it in there, and then you turn this to tighten it down. Now I would like to say it looks like they've thought of this and it's went upside down. I mean, I could go away and get the DeWalt DCD996 and put that handle on it and do it and say, oh look, it is upside down, but this sticks out further anyway. Now there's a handle on it now. Now I did go to other reviewers and look at what they said, and some of them were a bit concerned that having it there, it seems a bit flimsy. Now I must admit, you can actually pull it around a bit there as well. It does have a bit of weakness there, but the thing is, the whole drill is absorbing it. The chances are, don't you're going to break it there, to be honest with you. But they should have made it a bit stronger. But I do admit, having it there is not the best place possible. Can you see how much flex I'm getting in this? You see? So, but it's a handle, it's there, it should work, and I think at the end of the day here, if RYOBI seen this as a problem, they would have done away with it. So I can't see there being a problem, to be honest with you. And also would like to see how many they actually got back that were actually broken that way. Right, so fine, we'll leave it, we'll move on now. Okay, we're coming down it here. The rubber only goes down so far, which is pretty good actually. It gives you the main grip with your hand, so. And of course we have our magnet here, which is very handy for placing things on. I'll just throw some screws on. You see? Not very strong, I must admit. But the stuff doesn't really fall off it. It falls about. I think RYOBI should really make this a bit stronger, to be honest with you. But that's up to RYOBI. And of course here you have your bit holder that came with it, which is a PZ2 and a flat bit. Fine. I really won't be using them, so I'll take them off and I'll just throw them in with all the rest of the stuff. Yeah, gone now because I'm not going to use it. So of course you have your bit holder here at the front. Now, the battery didn't come with it. I bought this, the battery, which is a high energy one, more about that in a second, and a new charger. I found the other charger was just way too slow. So I invested in a new charger. Whole lot came to just under £200. The drill, I can't quite remember how much it was, but I wanted to try out this. But I also wanted to try it out in the Quiet Strike. Then I find out that these high energy cells will only work in brushed motors at normal power. In other words, you'll get probably longer run time, but you're not going to get the extra power. This has the fittings in here for the extra power, you see, because this is brushed. They only work on brushless motors to give you the extra power. So, and of course you put the light on, light stays on for 10 seconds. Now the one thing I forgot to mention is you do actually get a drill stop. It actually goes in that way. It has a serrated teeth along the edge here. Well, I'm not going to use it, but what I am surprised at is it's actually metal. Normally they're just plastic nowadays, but RYOBI actually give you a metal one. So that's good, because not as I say, normally they're only plastic. Now one more thing I'm curious about. It says it'll do, oh by the way, I forgot I also have the rubber on the bottom as well, or the battery as well. Oh, I do like that. Milwaukee do it and so do RYOBI and AEG. Gosh, based on the same company anyway. Now, what I have noticed on this, 13mm in masonry, and they're quite keen on this, that this will do it. Now, percussion mode, for me, we only really, if we're going to use it, is between 6 and maybe 8. After that, most of the time we use SDS. Sometimes I waste time getting it just to do a 6mm hole, if you see where I'm coming from. So yeah, fine, we will use them. But on the whole, 13mm. Well, I've got a 13mm, but I do have a 14mm percussion bit. So I might try that out and see how we get on with it. Small problem. Couldn't find my 8mm. I thought no point doing 6. We'll just jump to 8. Couldn't find it, so I've got a 9mm in here. So this should really do this no problem at all. Let's try this brick here. Oops. That wasn't too bad actually, that one. I'll try this brick up here. I'm just testing the wall out, you see. Struggled a little bit with that one, but then again that might be a hard brick. So we'll try another one down here. One more. Oh, well, that's good. Chuck, let go. Let's try that again. Chuck, let go. I'm sure it was tight enough. Sure it was. We'll try one more because the chuck did come undone. Yes, if the chuck doesn't come undone, it's a lot better. Okay, we'll go now to a bigger bit. Please remember, this is a 14mm bit, not a 13mm bit that I'm going to be using, because we haven't got a 13mm. Well, we have an SDS. Okay, I'll just hit here. Did it? We'll try a different brick then. Try this bit up here. That wall is very wet there. Yeah, I've got to take some paint off this side as well, by the looks of it. Okay, I'll do one more just to appease everybody. I'll do it up here. Get the shadow out of the way. Well, it does it. Hard blinking work though. Now we come to our favourite bit. The 32mm bit from DeWalt. The one I sharpened. And second speed, of course. Oh, see how it goes. We going the right way? Yes. Impressive. Oh, and by the way, the last test in masonry, it came undone yet again. 32mm self-feed bit or daredevil bit from Bosch. Let's go in here. A bit close to that edge. Should be alright, mind you. Well, that was impressive. Let's see if we can try and find a bigger bit. Now, this is a 38mm bit for some crap firm. Don't know the make. So we'll try one of these out. See how this gets on. 38mm. Ooh, nice. If I miss everything, am I? Yeah, I shouldn't miss the edge of that table. No, I'll come in here. Okay. No, we'll come in here. Yeah. about here should do it. It went a bit squint. Yeah, I sort of pushed down a bit too hard and it came out the side down here. But as you can see, it was doing it, and it is a rubbish bit, you can tell. Well, little bits on it. Normally they're bigger chunks than that. It did it! So how will it cope with the Irwin 32 bit? I'll show you that one. Now, this Irwin 32mm bit here, will it actually cope with this? Will it actually get this one down or not? We'll have to wait and see, I'm afraid to say. Okay, let's pick a clean bit. Here, we're away for everything. Now, normally they cut out when they do this. Yeah, it did. Actually, it went down quite far before it cut out though. So I'm not going to do it at speed 2, so I'll do it at speed 1. Nice jammed. Now this bit in here is 50mm. I thought it was actually 52, it's not, it's only 50. But it'll do for this test. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, it's got a bad point on this. That's why I don't use it a lot, because it slides about. I'll do that again. Kind of went a bit wrong. Okay. Do that again. Well, the drill does it no problem at all. It's unfortunately, it's the bit itself useless. That's why I don't use it. Now, this drill here has got a bit of power about it. So I reckon in, say, second speed, it might actually push one of these in all the way. These are 6 by 180mm or 12 gauge by near enough 7-inch. I'll leave it at that. So we're in drill mode, yes, we're in second speed. So let's see how far down it'll take it before the safety measures come into place. Okay, started. Not bad. I thought it was actually got to take it all the way down. Now can it take it out though? In second. Yeah. Ooh, that is hot. We'll swap it out for another one, yes. Luckily I've got one here. Okay then, into first speed, this is going to absolutely blast it. No problem at all. You got fire on the floor? No. We're still flashing? Yeah, we're still on. Good. I actually fell off the last second there. Did it. Okay, take it out now. You can tell how wet it is down here. I'm glad that does smell a bit like it's burning, to be honest with you. Now, before I go any further, I forgot to mention it also came with a belt clip, which is left or right as well. I just haven't fitted it on because I'm undecided yet whether I am going to fit it on this one. More about that later. Now, next test. This is a 4x50 or 8 gauge by 2 inch. Will it put it in and bury it, or will it actually stop on the way down? Let's find out. Perfect. At least now we know we can use small fasteners with this. So let's turn up the old clutchy and see if it'll stop and we can set it easy. Oh, we'll just come in about here, I think. Hey, not bad, must admit. Hey, doing alright here. Oh, a bit of splitting the wood though. That's the wood that's doing that. Yeah! Clutch worked fine on it. It's got a nice clutch. Yeah, clutch works fine, so that's good. So then what do I think of the drill? Well, it's actually quite a surprise. But yeah, again here, my way of thinking is this. A lot of the new drills coming out on the cheaper end of the marketplace, that's yesterday's technology. In other words, it's technology that was out there maybe 7 years ago. And now the new companies, from Bosch, DeWalt, Makita, Milwaukee, they've all improved their stuff, what they've got now. And the stuff that they were using, like motors, switches, the little brain boxes in them and everything like that, nowadays they've went off to other firms now and they've got them. So really and truly, this RYOBI here, would I take that as a professional tool? Well, you've seen it yourself. The 32mm test, the DeWalt one, it just ripped that apart. And if masonry is your thing, it does actually perform very well in masonry, I've got to admit. I mean, I was a bit dubious of putting a 14mm bit into it, but it did it, so that's fine. So looking at it, this is actually quite a nice performing drill. Might not be everybody's taste buds with the looks on it right enough, and the handle doesn't look very appetizing, but it works at the end of the day. So yeah, it's got quite a lot going on, and then you take it into consideration. It's got a little magnet down here for putting things in. You've got a bit at the front, which normally they have on the sides. Really and truly, this is a nice performing drill. And I'll say this again, quite a lot of the DIY drills that people class them as nowadays are actually performing damned well, and I've got to admit they are performing very well. So really and truly, yeah, this is actually a nice working drill. Now the only slight sort of thing here that gives it away for being cheapness, you see how the light here shines through the plastic. That means the plastic's weak, it's not very thick there, and I think on the whole that's just a sign of just saying that's cheap. That I don't particularly like that. The other thing that's giving it away is we've got a nice seal down here on the seam, and if you look up here it comes up and it starts actually getting wider as you come up the drill. Now I'll try and hold it a little bit better so you can see it. And if you look at it you think, well, can't you get that right? And of course this is kind of all over it as well. It's there at the front as well. Whereas you're getting a nice tight fit and then it starts opening up. And I think when I was moving the handle and it was flexing the whole frame on the actual drill, I thought, you know, a bit more attention to detail and a bit stronger on there, and this would have really have been a nice drill. Well, anyway, at the end of the day here, nobody's really going to care, because as far as the Americans are concerned, it's a DIY drill and that's what it is. Here in Britain, if you're going to use this for like professional work, yeah, it'll do it. I must admit, I am very, very well impressed with it. It is a nice drill. What am I doing with it? I eventually found a drill I'm going to stick in the cellar, because I've finally got something that's powerful. It doesn't matter about it at the end of this, whether it falls on the floor or gets kicked about or gets covered in dust. It's just going to keep soldiering on, because if this has got yesterday's technology in it, and I mean that was on the building sites ages ago, and it survived on there, so I think it'll survive the cellar, so I'm quite happy with it. And how much power did it go through? Well, I'll look at that now. Yeah, there were 4 there, it's down to 2 now. So yeah, it's a bit greedy for fuel, but at least it gives you the power, and I won't be using it a lot in the cellar anyway, so fine, that'll do for me. Well, I hope I've been informative, I hope you've enjoyed it, And I'll say goodbye now, and I'll see you the next time. Okay? Bye now.